Good afternoon. Welcome back to Coastal Resin and Glitter. Today we're going to finish our Highland Cow. I'm going to do the pot. This is one of the IntoResin jars or pots. I don't think it has a top to it. I've got to go back online and see, but I'm not finding a lid for it, so I think it's just a jar. And then this flower. Again, I thought I had a bottom to it. I thought it was a jar, but I'm not finding anything, but that's not unusual. I've got quite a stack there, and I'll get this done. I should have taken it in last night and did the flowers, but you know what? I'm just going to do it in a light. Probably going to use alcohol ink today because I've used the Peacock octopus ink. I love that. The wine, maybe I could do it in the wine, being that there's flowers in this, and in this kind of boring doing it just in alcohol inks all the time. This one I think we will do not necessarily a dirty pour, but a pour similar to how Michelle does it, where she just pours a little bit off and on. I like that effect, and we'll see what we get with this jar. Finish this off with some Dianaka pour, probably buttercream and a little bit of caramel. So we won't need much in here to finish him off. I don't remember. It's terrible. I kind of hate to finish pouring it off because I'm almost thinking that his horn's missing here, but the silicone on the mold is so thick that maybe it's not. And the ear too. I don't know, and I hate to bust the seal to get down there and feel it, because this one I can feel the ear. This one the ear is way in, so this ear might be missing. Oh well, Ryan will have a hearing in only one ear. Highland Cow is what he'll do. So anyway, I am going, and I have no idea how much, so I don't use alcohol in these to measure, and I didn't take them in last night. I kind of hate to use water because water can leave water spots. Even if it's set upside down to drain, it can leave spots. So I really hate to use the water also. So I am going to pour, I'm going to say this is 6 and this is maybe 4. I'm going to do 10. I've got a few things back here that I can pour if it is more than I need. I'm going to do a couple of little cups to finish off this guy, and we'll go from there. This is going to get me Dianaka pour, the buttercream, and the whatever brown you like. And give me the pink and the brown. You know, it's terrible, because I've got this. I also have this egg thing that I really need to finish. I kind of like that pink and the brown together. What was this? Do you remember? This was the Roz and what?
No, sugar plum and chestnut.
Sugar plum and chestnut?
Yeah.
Okay. Bring those two out. So that's what we'll use to...
From Promise.
From where? Oh, the sugar plum was from Promise?
Yeah.
And so was the other one?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, bring me those. We'll use those to finish that if I've got enough.
You have them right here.
Okay, that's okay. Okay, so this is what we'll use, the little bit that we'll use to finish off the Highland Cow. All right, I'm gonna go mix. I think I'm finishing up a jar of the 1-to-1, and I will be back as soon as it's mixed. Okay. Get the other one going. All right, I'm back. I ended up making 420 or so milliliters. My jar is almost empty. I don't know how much is going to be left for the next time, but I figured, what the heck, I've got enough here that I can use it. I just didn't want to not have enough for these two and have to re-pour again. Not having a good day today, not feeling so well. Think I'm having a conflict between two medications the doctor's got me on. Not a good thing. So I'm kind of out here late today compared to what I really wanted to be, but that's all right. I am here. And I think we're good for that. I'm going to put a little bit into 2 containers for the rest of the cow thing. Yeah. He's probably not going to take much. That and that's probably too much. And here I'm going to spill it all over. I think that's, yeah, that's probably too much. There we go. That's better. Okay, that'll be for him. And boy, I don't have the foggiest idea how much to do for this one. This one I'll just do separately. I'm gonna do maybe 4.5 ounces. I don't know, we'll see. If it's not enough, it's not enough. And I am going to put, oops, sorry guys, didn't mean to swing you out make you dizzy again. This thing is way too close. Let me set these things over here so I can get the color. And I should have, I was so busy trying to figure out what to do with part of the mixer handle, trying to get that put back together. There's one. Tell you what I do with his widgets. When I mix the resin up, you know how it has a drip and we just usually let it drip into a pile or whatever somewhere. I actually put alcohol ink into a widget and put the widget underneath there. So far I've been able to fill up widgets with the drip. You know, just have to make sure that you've got it so that it's dripping into it and not beside it. So okay, all right, so this is for the Highland Cow. Had my grandson come out and look at, we got to take the paint pipe out of my pressure pot. I guess, and it's not something I can do, and I thought we had a hacksaw that he could do that with, but I can't find it, which is pretty typical of when you need something. That's when you can't find it. It'll come up and be available soon. Okay, and then we're going to do the, what is it, fairy what? Ryan?
Huh?
What's the other two from Promise? He must be asleep.
Sugar plum and chestnut.
Sugar plum and chestnut. And I don't know that I'm gonna, which means I got to have 2 of those, doesn't it? Because I'm just gonna do this one in clear. I just want it maybe clear with a touch. Let's do a touch of. Hand me the red wine. Oh, you know, I keep doing the same colors. want something different. What do I do, girls, guys, whoever's out there in resin world? What do I do? My brain's not working real good today. I don't even know if this is really enough for that. Or this. Gracious sakes. All right, come on. I need to have, I don't want a marble in here. I want a marble in here. So, and I'm going to end up, this is going to debubble right here in front of me, so I won't even have to put it in the debubbler if I don't put him and Han. Okay, let me think about this. I'll be back. Okay. What I've already done is I poured the backup of the cow, the Highland Cow, with the brown, what is it? Is that the Dianaka Pours Honey Gaunach?
Yeah.
And Dianaka Pours Buttercream here. Then I am going to use the premium pigment powder from, it's Polytec Corporation, but it's Promise, where we get the Promise resin from, and put that in here. And my resin has actually pretty much gone clear sitting here. There is, see how clear it is, guys? Just sitting here. It's warm, and I don't know if it's because I keep it warm on the heat mat. Maybe that helps to debubble it by itself. I couldn't tell you. And then if I have enough clear left, I'm going to do this and just clear. I want to see it. The next time I will color it up with some Micas. I just hate to spend time on camera just doing the coloring. That just seems like a, and I wonder, I'm really getting kind of crazy with what I'm thinking here. Kind of want to put some glitter in this. That'll fall to the bottom part, but it won't be seen in here. So I've kind of got to do it in some clear. Ryan, hand me that mirror, would you please? And I'm going to end up using all my clear, doing crazy stuff instead of doing this. Hurry up. I'm getting hot here. And this is from Laura's Art Corner. It's her mirror, and I'm going to have to end up buying some more to replenish my stock here. Okay, and this stuff is getting, it's not really getting thick, but it is showing that it wants to be poured. Okay, so let's get this poured, and I am going to first, I want to kind of put it down so it goes down the sides. And I might even pour, no, I'm not going to do that, although I got enough. See, and I put some in here, didn't I? Shame on me. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Let's start with the Honey Gaunach, then the Buttercream, and the Honey Gaunach, and we may not have enough. This thing may hold more than we think. It does. Oh my goodness. Okay. A little bit more honey ganache. A little bit more, actually it's the rest of the buttercream. And I guess I gotta, when I do editing, I've got to turn the volume up because I finally was able to get the program downloaded onto the computer that will play my videos back for me offline, and voice is really low. Sorry about that, guys. Guess I'm not as loud a talker as I always thought I was. And this is holding more than I expected it would. Okay, so let me squeeze the rim to make sure that we've got a clean rim, or a bubble-free rim. And maybe that'll push up some of the glitter. See, I don't know what to expect, and I may have put too much glitter in it. Who knows? We'll see. It'd be nice if some of the marble goes down into where the glitter was. If I squeeze it enough, I suppose it'll maybe shift down that way. Okay, and I've got quite a bit more to have to go, guys. So I'm just going to use the clear. What are we going to get? Whoops, we're going to get overflow if I don't be careful again. And get my spatula out here. And I meant to level to see if these were level. Shoot. Well, this isn't very much to be doing today. It's not very exciting, is it? Ryan's behind me making noises. Okay. And see, I got something brown in there. That's going to be a little bit annoying. Let's just kind of mix that in there. Mix it enough in clear, it may not show much. No, I don't see it. Good. But I do have glitter here. And I don't have enough clear. Oh gosh, I got a whole bunch of pink here. I've got, that's a little bit much. You know what? I'm just gonna, I don't know what we'll do. I don't know what it'll do. A lot of what we do is total experiment. So let me get a stick and see. This is kind of crazy. This is, forgot about the pink back here that I had. Oh well, This is a flower thing, so what's the worst thing that can happen? It looks pretty. Or it looks pretty ugly. Okay, where is my edger tool? All right, come on. I know I put things, I'm trying to clean off my desk, believe it or not. That side of me is a whole lot better than this side of me. I'm trying my best to, don't like using this for bubbles because it doesn't really catch anything. And this is the mold that I wanted to also, and there's a bubble right there. See it, guys? Or maybe it's on the outside. That was a color on the outside. I'm actually feeling a lot better coming out here and doing something than I was sitting in the house worrying about what's going on. Okay. Ryan, can you cut me a piece of that paper towel? I don't want to mess with it. My tools are getting gunky. Okay. A little bit more. And then I'll take, see, this can come up to there. That should not go any further. Do not dome. Okay. See, I was going to use the gold. That gold can get put away. This will be for next time. So what time we ended up using was the, what is that, fairy dust? From Promise. Sugar plum from Promise. Dianaka pores, buttercream, and honey ganache. And still didn't get that done. No, I guess I could put glitter in it, but let's get a few of these things done. Ryan, hand me the red, or the not the red, but the other red in the octopus ink. The cherry cherry blossom. What is it? Red wine. Red, no, the red wine. I'm going to copy Michelle. I like what she's doing with these, and I've done a few in the past myself, but I just never really, all I did was just pour. Never really did anything. And this thing is getting a few, let's see, there's a bubble there and a bubble there. So let's wrap around here and get rid of all the micro bubbles that are going to form because I'm not paying attention. And what did we end up with? We ended up with white and ganache, buttercream and ganache with some glitter, huh? Well, that's not going to be the prettiest thing on earth. Sorry, guys. And I can't move. I'm going to get rid of that. That's got glitter in it. These are my tools. I can go here. Let's move this over here a bit. This over here a bit. Okay, and get possibly something poured here that is not bad looking. And I'm going to do like Michelle does, just, but I don't know that she uses, yeah, she does use alcohol inks. This is the one with the glitter. And I'm getting a little bit of, oops. Oh, there's going to be some. See, I'm not being real, I'm kind of shaky today. More shaky than normal. Okay. It's a little bit of red in these. And I do like, I guess I got enough for this one. I've got so much poured in my house, it's taking it over. I've got to get my eBay store going good, but I also think I'm going to take some down to the church and donate it to the church store. And I'm probably talking too low again, aren't I, guys? Concentrating, sorry. That is kind of messy right there. I'll get that off of there. That's not a problem. Now we have red. Let's do, I don't know if I can get these cups like the, oh, it did come apart. I've been having trouble even getting those paper cups apart. It looks like I've got some glitter floating to the top of that jar. This is getting very, very hot. Let's see, how am I going to do this? Let's get this down into one of these. All right, sorry, concentrating. Okay, I think I can get one of the little tiny things done here. Then I've got some in the paper cup, obviously. Sorry. I didn't even put an apron on today. That was shame on me. All right, that can be gone. Let's get, although I'm going to use this stick again for this other red, but I am sticky. Okay, I don't like the pointed ones. They just seem kind of, this is not going to work. Maybe the blue. Can't put red on pink and have it show, can you? Okay. And this is actually laying wrong for me. that's too much ink in there. Darn, that's going to be a wasted one. That might be pretty. Okay. I am going to be very sloppy. I'm going to drop these into these little ones at the end that are actually kind of like earrings and just slide them together so that they both get filled. If I've got enough, I might not have enough for two. I don't think I do. Let's see. Let's see what goes in there. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing over here. Probably not. Sorry. Oops. Oh, can you pick that up, Ryan, please? What is that? Oh, that's the resin remover.
Quick clean.
The quick clean. Okay. I guess this is going to be it for today, guys. I'm sorry, it's kind of not too exciting, but we will see. It's Let's Resin's molds, and they can be gorgeous with uncovering. There. That one's got a little bit in it. This one needs to have some cleanup beside it. That'll get done. That'll get taken care of. Okay. So, let me clean my hand some so that I can. Thought this. Yeah, there it is. It's working now. Hand me a couple paper towels, Ryan. I am using it on my, this cleans. This is that from Promise, that quick clean that dissolves uncured resin. And we'll see. See, my gloves were terrible, and now they aren't sticky at all. So maybe it works, and maybe that's an event that we can actually not have to take gloves off because they get so darn sticky that you have to replace your gloves, which can in the long run become expensive. So anyway, let's call it over until we come back for demolding, which probably won't be until tonight, I would guess. We do some cleanup and we will be back. Toodles. Okay. Welcome back to Coastal Resin and Glitter. It is demolding time. Now, I can't say I wasn't out here last night doing it again. I'm a little bit late getting back out here today. I spent the morning going to the doctor's. I have got vertigo that I'm dealing with. So, got to kind of work around whatever's going on there. I wanted to show you, and I did not because of being gone all morning and what I'm dealing with. I didn't get these done as far as bales and stuff, but I will get, this is all the gems that I got off of what was poured yesterday. Yeah, that one wants to twist around. I will get bales on these, or I'm gonna make these into little earring studs. This one's laying on its side, that's why it looks thicker. They're the same. So those turned out cute. I love, and this is the little touch of pink. I mean, these are all the same pours. This was the first pour which had the most red, and then it went down, and then it went just to a casual pink. Kind of pretty that way. And then of course the bars. The bars are always gorgeous. I was never one for bar jewelry. But anyway, I also did unpour our Highland Cow. Look at how pretty he is. I'm not done fixing him up yet either. I just put the little butterfly on the horn. That's not on there very tight, so I'll probably end up having to redo it again. Now, as I mentioned yesterday or the day before, a couple times, I was so hesitant to re-pour this Highland Cow, with it being only half poured, because I didn't know whether the horns were both filled or the ears were both filled. This one I could feel was filled. This one felt like it wasn't filled and it was just a bubble. This horn felt filled. This did not, but I could feel the horn. So, you know, like I had mentioned in the earlier video, I just decided, okay, I'm going to go ahead and pour it. It is what it is. If it's not completely good, Ryan will like it anyway. So I poured it, and the horn and the ears are there. Complete. No bubbles, nothing in this thing. So this is from Temu. It's one of their candle molds. So just remember, with the Highland Cow at least, just because it feels like there's resin that's not gotten filled, doesn't necessarily mean you can kind of feel the difference. This is firmer over here, where I didn't think there was resin, than this over here, and the same as here. This I can feel it, the cavity. Here I can't unless I pinch it way in. So you kind of just have to, you know, it's that first pour that we don't really know what we're dealing with, but he turned out fabulous. Now I did kind of just brush on, I think there's 3 coats of different colors. I almost think he's a little bit too pale, too white now, so I may put a little bit of a gold over him. I don't know if you can see his eyes. He's got black eyes and nose dots, and I did just line his mouth. Didn't want to do too much. I got some of the lighter when I was brushing on his nose, but I kind of left it there because it just kind of looks like maybe a little bit of a freckle or reflection. Doesn't take it away, but I'll finish him up. I'll show it in the pictures later, because I'll get the jewelry done, take pictures, and have that all done. And I also did unmold this IntoResin. There's a thing down in there. IntoResin. It ends up being, it's flour, but it ends up being a stand. Now I've got to say, I don't like it with using mica powders. It's too dense of a color, although it's pretty. The sides do show the sparkle. That could be because I had clear in it first. I don't know. But the crystal shows nothing. Now I will paint the flower stuff and get that all taken care of. You'll see it on the final pictures. I was going to come out and get it done last night, but vertigo just had me not moving much. So anyway, I will get these pictures done. I got to take this in the house so I know what it is I'm looking at. I think there's flowers and there's leaves, and then of course the stem. I'll get that done. It'll show on the pictures, on the final pictures. I did not unmold this mold. And let me get gloves on, because I don't want fingerprints all over the glove. I'm going to have to order another box of gloves. that's, you know, a box of gloves does not last us that long. And then I will, I kind of know what I'm going to do again. It's going to be another couple of IntoResin molds. Probably one of the stacker, more stacker ones. And I've got that little round pot that's just like a pudding pot, I think is what they call them. I'm not sure. So I don't know what to expect here. I wasn't real, I don't think my brain was working in optimum condition the last couple of days dealing with the vertigo. Thankfully, that's all it was, because I really expected the doctor to send me off to the hospital. I told him that today. I said, I really expected you to be sending me to the doctor. And he says, oh, no, never. Which is, never is a big word when it comes to our health. Gosh, okay, come on. Okay. There we go. And again, this is one that I will finish off and do a little bit of decorating on the outside edge, because there are some details that I didn't get to, and it looks like we can turn this inside out to paint it, which is a good thing. But it's basically round, but it kind of, when I was pouring it out, see, it kind of went oblong. So, I'm not going to worry about it. It's just a pot, and it has very little edging that I have to take. I like to get it up to where I don't have to do much filing. Not real fond of the brown. We'll get it colored. The mica didn't quite do what I thought it would do, kind of gathering on here, but it's probably a good thing, because there's animals. It looks like there's some sheep on here, some flowers, some trees, so they wouldn't have wanted to be covered in glitter anyway. But that's, you know, a cute little pot. And once it gets all colored, it'll be pretty. I'll do white probably on the it looks like they're lambs is what they are on here. That'll show up on the video, at the end of the video. So anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank all the supporters that I have going. I am amazed at the number that I've gotten already. Thank you so much. You mean so much more than you realize. I appreciate all your support. On my at the end of this video, because I did sign up for Buy Me a Coffee. So if anybody is wanting to support the channel in any way so that we can grow bigger, much appreciated. No need, no requirement. Everything as far as watching it is free. That's just an option that anybody can take if they would wish to. And there is a link for any special orders if somebody sees something they want poured in their own colors or done in their own way. Like maybe you want me to color the flowers, and I might do that next. I might take this in and color it, because I do have chrome powders and stuff in the house. And I think the next time I pour it, I'll do one of the clear, either the octopus ink or just a plain alcohol ink, or the resin dye. The resin dye is also very clear. So anyway, I'm going to sign off, tell everybody thank you for watching, and we will see you on the next video. Bye.